scrolls. If I have scrolls of identify, I'll take a look at some potions. Now you see down there, leather armor. Leather armor is bad. Don't like ever pick it up. Short sword, that's okay, but I'm going to wait until I can find a long sword to pick up a weapon. Anyway, moving on. Cobalt, sleepy. Did you see those Z's? Those Z's meant that it was sleeping, and if it's sleeping, that means that it can't be surprised. Daggers. Oh, and each one of these weapons that you see has a different need to be trained, a different attack, defense, attack delay, or not defense, attack delay. Okay, I'm done exploring. Now I'm gonna read some stuff. You can once again use the quick key, or you can, or hotkey really, or you can just go in through your consumables inventory. Scroll of fear, scroll of fear. What happens is if there's enemies around, there's certain enemies that this doesn't work on, but they'll back up because they get scared out of their fucking minds. Anyways, so that's useless for me right now. H, scroll of teleportation. Let me show you what that does. After a couple moves, it gets teleported somewhere randomly on the map. This is really good for escape situations or things like that. Now this is what I was talking about, a scroll of identify. You can look at an unidentified object. Now always identify your potions first, okay? Ambrosia, that regens your health, but it does make you confused for a while, and so you can't cast spells. Emoliation, you're like, when you're first starting the game, you're like, oh, emoliation bad. It's not all bad though. I mean, when you get to Vaults 4 in this one, or Vaults 5 in the normal game, it's extremely useful. You just need a lot of fire resistance, and you can do that by pressing Shift 5. It'll like tell you all your resistances, what you are, health, magic, spells, spell levels. Spell levels are how many more spells you can memorize, and a level 9 spell needs 9. Means that those are just things that my characters like. Clean DNA 2 and focus DNA means that I don't really ever get bad mutations, and my mutations, when I get them, will most likely help another one that I already have. So if I have a good one, it will most likely make that good one even better, because you can have rank like 2 or 3 or 4 stuff there. So yeah. No special abilities. A is what you have when you're a god. When you have a god, or your character has something special to them. Draconians can do it. But anyways, I'm gonna finish that. Potion of cancellation, that cancels contamination. Lignification. Lignification turns you into a tree. It can be good, but it can also be really bad. You can't teleport, you can't blink, you can't move, so it's good and it's bad. But yeah. So now I'm gonna go down to the next floor by auto-traveling out. Oh, okay, do you see that, right? That circular thing next to the worm that's sleeping over there? That's a buckler. It's a small shield. You always want to pick these up. Ooh, and this is a shiny buckler. Now this is a good thing to show you. Now, I'll go into this. So, a small piece of flint metal, you can read all that if you want. Just pause the video and do it. And stash search prefixes, that means that you look up whatever, and it will tell you that quote's just there for weird things. Now, base shield ring and skill to remove penalty, that means that your skill, that's the skill level you need to properly do it, can be maximally enchanted to +3. That means you can make it good. Now, since this is a shiny buckler, this can either mean a few things. 1, it can be cursed. 2, it can be enchanted. And you can tell this by the blue name of an armor or a weapon or thing like that. And it can have just plus something, or it can be plus something and a attribute like freezing, slicing. You can't do that for a shiny buckler. Resistance, projectile protection, reflection, things like that. There's certain randarts and unrandarts. Those are specialized artifacts. I call them antiques, though. So do the rest of my friends, but that's what that does, and it can have really, really good stuff on it. But this is just normally enchanted, find it anywhere, anytime kind of thing. So I'm gonna wear it. +2 buckler, that's good, that means it's there. Now if you go back into M, you can see that G well, G's back up there for some reason, but if you look at F, F is no longer dodging, it's shield, so that means that I can train in shields, but I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, and if you look at the numbers on the side, that means that how good I am at it. So, how good everything I am at it. Now you can take a look at all skills by pressing Shift A, and it tells you how good you are in everything and everything like that, but that's not necessary, and you can't even train in all of them yet, so I just prefer like this. You can use auto mode, but manual mode's better. And you really want to know how much training it's going to take, not the cost. So, abilities, or innate abilities, weirdnesses, and mutations. These just mean that something can happen. You can get bad mutations, and those are really bad. Oh, hey, I'm high enough level now that, okay, so these are all the spells I can currently memorize because I don't have very many spell books, and I'm not a zealot of Bahamut, which would mean that he every once in a while gives you a spell that you can memorize. Bahamut's really good for magic users. For anything else, he's really bad, so just so you know. But yeah, I'm gonna wait until I can memorize some things. Fail, that just means how often you'll fail. Level means how many spell levels it will take. And basically the power of magical. MP, that just means how much magic it's going to take, magical power, how much magic. Type, that tells you like all that you need to know about it, so you know what to train in to do it, to get it. So I'm gonna wait until I can get Isaac's Ferris, or however you pronounce it, Mystic Blast. That's a good level spell. It can last you all the way through later. In DCSS, it has basically a linear progression of stuff, and there's different levels. Oh, the objective of the game, I can't believe I didn't tell you this, is to get the Orb of Zot from Zot, and then in the normal game you have to bring it all the way back to the surface. In the experimental, like I told you, I'm probably gonna call it experimental, even though it's for. Don't yell at me, but whatever. So, oh, hey, I just got these at jewelry. You can once again use the hotkey or whatever, and you can put it on, and see the amulet of magic shield. That means it takes your magic, and it shields you from projectiles. Now, because I'm a magician, that's really bad, but if I was a melee fighter, that would be good. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna drop that. I can drop it normal things from my normal inventory with D, Control D from my consumables inventory, or Shift D to drop the last thing that I picked up. So, scroll, okay, whatever. So, what I was talking about earlier is that you have dungeon. On Dungeon 7, you can find, oh, back there's a different type of armor. I'm gonna go show you that. Frickin' jackal, fucking hate these. They're so annoying because they travel in packs. But so down here, let me show you what I mean by. So this is a chainmail, like that's kind of like the scale mail, except it's better. Now, you can go into your inventory, and then you can press C, and you can adjust that. I don't. Wear, drop, or inscribe. Actually, what does adjust do? Oh, okay, so that means that you can change whatever you want, so that you can have things like that. Okay, hey, I learned something new too. So, you can take a look here, a suit, blah blah blah, it tells you stuff. Base armor rating, that means how much armor rating has. Encumbrance, that helps determine your speed, your attack delay, your travel speed, how much stamina's used, things like that. It also, this is why I haven't picked up any armor or anything like that, is because I have a robe, and because I'm a magic user, encumbrance rating will make it so that spells are harder to cast. Sorry about all the ums and stuff. I'm kind of distracted. It can be maximally enchanted +8, blah blah blah, stuff like that, but I'm not gonna wear it. I'll wear it just to show you. I'm gonna show you. This is my fail rate, 6%. Okay, now let me put on. Oh, you can also use the hotkey for it. And then you can put it on. Now, remember, my fail rate was 6%. Let's take a look now. Now it's 16%. That's not bad. That's not bad, especially if I use focus mode, or that's power. Focus mode, feel, but 9%. But when you get to higher level spells that are harder to cast, then it makes them like fail rate from 40% to like 60%. So yeah, I'm not gonna wear that. Oh hey, naked. But yeah. So now I'm naked. So now I'm going to just do that. So yeah. Now I'm gonna wait until blah blah blah. Goblin. But oh yeah, jeez, I'm getting so sidetracked. Sorry guys.